your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Taking a look at Chicago. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Well, in this league, the road is always tough on a team, and anytime you get a chance to get home, you feel confident that you can stop any bleeding, and that's what this team is looking to do while at home. You know, maybe they'll get things somehow turned around here and build some positive momentum.
On the wing, Green. 2 points, that one goes. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really... change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
The kick out to Ball. Launches a three. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. To the paint. Here's Jokic. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team. That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And here are the Bulls now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Pass to Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Back to Jokic. Stolen by Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Gordon with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Barton right side. Stolen by Levine. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Green, no luck. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Got that one up quick. Denver in the lead. To the middle. Here's Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Jokic just got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Denver leading by 3. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Vucevic. Over Jokic. On the wing, Levine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's the 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. .35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now, Jokic. He has 6. Here's Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Levine, good.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Oh, they're going for the throat.
Yeah, easy call.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Levine.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Denver on top. They're up by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Green with the jam.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
Back to Bradley. Pass to Caruso. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bradley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Jokic. And Jones pulls it down.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Back to Bradley. Bulls moving the ball around. Lays it up off the glass. Bradley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Works that one inside nicely.
They kick it out to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 9. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Jokic with it. 10 points for him. And Jokic slams it in.
Incoming, it's Joker time as Jokic shaking the arena with that slam. Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Here's Morris. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Pass to Barton. Fires the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
3 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Levine. He had 25 points last game. To the right side. It's stolen by Morris. And here's Jokic. And there's the drive. And Jokic slams it in.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
Ball no good. Up top, Morris. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now, here is Morris. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Vucevic. Misses off the right iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Ball. Outside, Levine. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Ball. No good there. Good defense by Jokic. It's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
Nice
foul.
work to get it inside and
Team
draw
foul.
the contact.
Chicago
At the
shooting
line
their
for
4th and 5th
Chicago.
attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now, here is Morris. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Morris. 15-point game. 6 on the shot clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Denver ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Here's Jokic. And again, Denver, no good. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And then Levine with the jam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Pass to Jokic. It's up a 3. Another miss by Jokic.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
2 minutes
Here's
remaining.
Levine. Stolen by Gordon. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Ball. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Here's Morris. Jokic high post. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Jokic has got 19 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And so Green will bring it up for the Bulls. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Jeff Green.
Kevin, you tend to
That's
forget
his
this
second
about
personal
Levine.
foul.
I mean, he's still so
13
young.
fouls.
You feel like he's been in the league
At the line
forever.
for Chicago.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
pass to Jokic. Fires for three.
Nikola
Sinks the
Jokic.
triple. Jokic just got 8 points in the quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted. He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Inside. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it's ball penetrating. No good that time. The Nuggets leading by 15. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's stolen by DeRozan.
Team foul.
Outside LaVine. Shoots over Barton. Off the mark. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bulls trail by 15. The kick out to Ball. A three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Lonzo Ball.
Ball's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Bulls. And here is Morris. Down low. Here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. Vucevic with the rebound. Left side, Ball. Now here's DeRozan, and he converts the layup.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
To Monte Morris.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Here's Morris. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Jokic high post. And Jokic throws it down.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Back to Ball. Here's Vucevic. And it's sent back by Jokic. And it's Vucevic missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now Jokic. And he drives in. And Jokic slams it in.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
Back to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. The shot misses. Now